Previously on the final pitch. After going through the initial pitches, the entrepreneurs who were selected by the investor judges to move on to the next round were finally revealed. The entrepreneurs then hit the ground running with their first salvo of mentorship sessions. The first batch of entrepreneurs have already met with their potential investor, millennial dealmaker Jet Yu, and been given an opportunity to visit his business campus for a brief mentorship session that culminated with a nerve-wracking business challenge.
You know, in business, it's important that you don't rely on information given to you alone. So you need to be proactive.
Now it's time for the second batch of entrepreneurs to meet the trailblazing founder and CEO of QuadX, Dino Araneta. My name is John Aguilar, and I'm an entrepreneur television producer based in Manila. I've gathered 4 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great Filipino company. William Q. Lim, founder of Mega Global Corporation, makers of the #1 sardines in the country, Mega Sardines. Dino Araneta, trailblazing founder and CEO of experience innovation and digital logistics company, QuadX. Jet Yu, millennial dealmaker and CEO of property advisory firm Prime Philippines. And Mikey Romero, billionaire sportsman, port operator, and co-founding owner of Philippines Air Asia. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in a once-in-a-lifetime funding round. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. As the former president and chief innovation officer of LBC Express, Dino's inspiration to excel in business has always been his father.
Yeah, well, my father's always been an inspiration. He's a successful businessman. He put up LBC Express basically from the ground up. So that's always been a challenge for me.
After leaving LBC Express, Dino began his own startup journey, founding experience innovation and digital logistics company, QuadX, being the founder and CEO of a fast-growing digistics company. Innovation was Dino's #1 priority.
My mom and her family actually was always like to think ahead. They always wanted to have the new thing. My mom always wanted to have the newest, the latest things right away. I can see that now in me that I want the latest stuff that we're doing. We're actually breaking grounds, and especially now in the logistics business.
When I first met Dino, I didn't even know it was him. I didn't know that he was the owner or that he was the president of LBC Express. I think he was very, like as you see him now, very, very funny, very friendly, very accommodating, not intimidating at all.
First met Dino years back, like around 2003. I met him when he was in one Christmas party of LBC. It was kind of late already, and he was dancing on top of a table. I mean, you know, I was telling myself, the first impression would be, I don't think he's out to do any good. If you're to ask me how many people I've known that was able to, you know, reinvent themselves, Dino would have to be at the top of my list. After going to business school in Harvard, which it took for 3 consecutive years. Even working with him for a long time already, when he went through that, I myself were so surprised and amazed that a person can actually reinvent himself totally.
I'd say he's a visionary. Okay, he is very ambitious, definitely, but at the same time, I think what I like about him as an entrepreneur is that it's always with values. No, his business is conducted in a way that he is always trying to help people. In fact, the whole QuadX is actually developed because we want to help and enable people to fulfill their dreams of becoming entrepreneurs.
As a businessman, he's a no-nonsense kind of guy, and for him, it's all about using your common sense, which might not be as common nowadays. But he was able to, you know, blend well, being street smart, and at the same time being forward-looking.
With Dino's leadership, QuadX's exponential growth and expansion is paving the way for changing the digital payments and logistics landscape in the Philippines and beyond.
We're not a logistics company. We're a logistics company, so it's really a digital-first mindset. Everything's got to be digital. It's the only way to scale. We're actually in the forefront of what this whole new industry can be. Our vision is really geared towards the micro, and our main concentration is really to create more entrepreneurs in this country, and hopefully in Southeast Asia later on. The e-commerce business is about to boom in the Philippines. It's actually booming, but it's not really there yet.
QuadX has dedicated its business to creating products and services that make doing business easy, beyond just fulfilling its customers' needs, but delighting them up to the last mile.
And my platforms, I know, make this very easy and make it very cheap for any entrepreneur who wants to enter the business. But we give them a platform that basically they can actually shine with it. And it's up to them how big it can grow.
Dino's passion with his company is evident in how he does business, and it transcends to his management style and QuadX culture.
It's very communal, it's a very familial environment, And I think you'd see that in the way that he conducts his business and he runs this company as well.
I actually really spent a lot of time building this office. All the details, I did myself. Even though I'm having fun talking to friends and everything, I enjoy more talking about this. Some people say I go biking, I do a lot of things, but I figure out this is my hobby. I know I should have something else as a hobby, but this is what I love. I also like to thank my wife for it. I put a lot more time in this company. I love everyone here. I love my wife more and my kids, although that's questionable for her. But the truth is, this is my passion. I mean, I want to accomplish something, and so far it's been good.
With Dino, what you see is what you get. He lives his life with the same principle he implements in his company. Think big, keep moving forward, stay humble, be kind, and always have fun.
A lot of people will say, in one sentence, Dino can be the most humble and the most mayabang. People see that I have a passion for what I want to do, and I'm not gonna stop until it happens. And I believe I have a huge heart, and I think that's why people follow me. And the successes always came from a failure, and I like to keep moving forward. I'm not gonna stop.
Up next on the final pitch, the entrepreneurs get a chance to experience Dinnovation. Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to XSpace, the corporate headquarters of QuadX.
XX!
Hello, entrepreneurs.
Hi, John.
Welcome to XSpace, the corporate headquarters of QuadX. The four of you are here today because you have been chosen by investor Dino Araneta as his picks for the final pitch. And this is the chance for you to get to know him better, and this is also the chance for him to get to know the four of you more intimately. So entrepreneurs, please help me welcome the man leading the charge of digitizing logistics here in the Philippines. Hopefully, he will be your future business partner, Mr. Dino Araneta.
How are you guys? I'd like to welcome you to XSpace. Xers, can we give these guys a big X welcome? XX! XX!
It's time for me to leave the four of you alone with Dino. He has told us that he will invite you to his office. And I think you have a special surprise for them, right?
Yeah, we can have some drinks, some girls. Huh? So, come on. How have you guys been?
Good.
That's what I ask my kids always. They always answer good.
Great,
So-
great.
So, welcome to my humble office, guys.
Thanks, sir.
This is where I get done, or try to get done. But I'd like to know more about you guys.
I'm currently based in Singapore for 6 years. I've been doing a full-time job and we're doing this for part-time. So the structure is basically all of OVWs joining together to provide the system for the country.
And you?
I'm Donald. I'm from Zimbabwe. I came here in 2007 as a student, and after college I fell in love with the Philippines. My partner and I decided to start Dibs. So what we're doing is trying to organize the parking situation in Metro Manila and other cities soon.
I'm from General Santos City, Batay. studied here when I was in college. Actually, before I really wanted to work in the corporate world, but I became an intern in IBM and a TV network. So that's when I realized that I wanted to become an entrepreneur rather than become an employee. So after internship, I went back to Jensen. So I just want to have a business.
I've been doing this thing for 4 years. Akaba is really, well, first it pays for my bills, and at the same time it keeps me happy, and it pays for everybody's bills. So, you know, I'm hitting a lot of birds with this thing, so that's what I'm doing now.
Ever since we were born, my father really raised us as to have a mindset of an entrepreneur. We had a business, LBC Express, and I stayed there all my life. And then at one point in my life, I was talking to guys in my office, and they said, I need to look for something more. And I went to a course in Harvard, actually, it was a 3-year course, open. Actually, that one really changed my whole outlook in life. And maybe decided to put QuadX, basically, and really to digitize the logistics industry. And a lot more, actually, because there's a lot of verticals in this whole space now. People always ask me why QuadX. I wanted a company, and it's supposed to grow 4 times every year. So, I mean, it gets harder as you go bigger, but I mean, I've never enjoyed my life so much since I started this business. So, I wish you guys the same journey as well. So I hope my story didn't bore you guys. Hopefully, actually excites you guys. I'd like to take the tour of the office. Good for you guys to see what culture we have here and show you what the team we've built, basically.
After having a moment with the entrepreneurs, Dino now gives his picks, a tour of the X Space.
The first time I met him on the first pitch, nothing has changed a lot of how I perceived him to be. So we are like a renegade entrepreneur and at the same time parang output-oriented, and that's the good thing about him.
Meeting him in person is way different than just seeing him during the initial pitch. I think getting to know him more, learning his story, his background, it made me more comfortable working with him. Because no offense, pero he's not the typical entrepreneur that you meet. He's not that prim and proper. He's very funny, very unorthodox entrepreneur. But meeting him and then talking to him one-on-one, it made a big difference.
Overall, it was quite a good encounter. We had a good chat most of the time. Just being around him, we learned a lot, and it was a great atmosphere here in the office. I mean, it's like office goals here.
You know, getting to know him, I feel like there's not much to be intimidated with. He's a very honest guy, for one. Pure, brutal honesty, and I actually appreciate that with anybody for that matter. And he's also very sincere. You know that he's in here and he picked your team knowing that he genuinely feels like you guys can make it.
After having seen the X Space, the entrepreneurs are now given a briefing about how QuadX operates its business. Okay, entrepreneurs, so at this time, I would like to introduce to you 2 lovely ladies from QuadX. Pat from Rider Management and Bea from Rider Acquisition.
We want to digitize the logistics experience, which is why, if you look at our shirts, we are not just a logistics company, we are a logistics company. So it's digital logistics. It's really bringing tech into the logistics space. The first and our oldest product is Shipping Cart. In a nutshell, we have a warehouse in San Francisco. You can order anything you want from the US. We will give you a PO box, even if you don't live in the US. And you can use that address and everything will get shipped there. It can be from Amazon, eBay. You can tell them like hold the delivery in the warehouse for 30 days because I have another one coming in. When everything's been consolidated, we will ship it straight to your door in the Philippines. Our second service and second product is called Check Me Out. This is payments plus logistics service. So if you are a social seller, here we will actually provide you with a payment link where you can pay via bank-to-bank transfer, credit card, and COD. We will pick up the product from you and then deliver it to the buyer. No? So it makes that whole social selling process seamless. And our third product is X-Post. So X-Post is if you're already quite big in size and you don't need a payment portal, then you just need a logistics service, you can work with us for X-Post. So this is just pure pickup and delivery, nationwide.
All right, so guys, now we'll kind of introduce you to our handheld device that all our riders use. We use this for real-time tracking. Riders also can use it to call and text the customer, so it works like a regular phone as well. It's been really helpful in really like digitizing the space because we can gather all data needed from this phone alone.
I actually enjoy the discussions with you guys. I mean, getting to know you guys more. Now is the time you guys are going to experience a day in the life of an Xer. I'll turn you over to John to explain what you guys are supposed to do. And when we return here, let's enjoy, have drinks. Here's your shirts for today. You guys put it on. Now, time to get the out of here. Let's go.
Up next, the entrepreneurs battle it out to find out who can deliver for Team QuadX.
Where are we going? Teka.
We're supposed to go down.
May delivery lang po kami.
We don't have that time. Fill na.
Now that Dino and the entrepreneurs have had a chance to get to know each other better, the entrepreneurs now face their business challenge. The first team composed of Chad of Good Chips and John of GeoPick, our team Good Pick. The other team with EJ from Acaba and Donald from Dibs, our team Acadibs. Entrepreneurs, welcome to your business challenge. This is called the first and last mile challenge. So today you will find out what it takes to be an Xer for a day. First mile, because you will be picking up parcels from sellers, and last mile, because you will actually be delivering parcels to buyers. So with me here are Pat and Bea, who will be the eyes and ears of Dino throughout this challenge. So Pat, what's in the crate?
Teams, you will each be given one crate. You'll find in it a pickup bag, the orange bag, which you will use in your first mile challenge to bring to the sellers and put in the parcels for pickup. You will also be given a delivery bag, the red bag, which is already preloaded with the parcels for delivery for today. Of course, last but not the least, you will be given the Zebra handheld, which Bea will be explaining.
So again, guys, we discussed this Zebra handheld earlier. I hope you remember how to use it. So this will be able to provide the people at headquarters real-time updates for where you are, what pickups you've done, and what deliveries you've completed.
So Team Good Pick and Team Acadibs, you have to pick who goes first. So what do you guys pick? Heads? Tails? So Acadibs? Okay. Good pick. So entrepreneurs, those are your customers for today. Good luck. We're giving you exactly 2 hours to complete this challenge. And if you're ready, your time starts now.
Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is go to the nearest one.
I wouldn't really call it strategy, but it was tactics because it was just right on the spot.
Ako muna mag-deliver, tapos confirm mo kung anong closest yung PO
Okay,
yung
so give me this one. I'll just give you bring the one. We have to part ways because the fact that we are not from Manila and we don't know any place here. I mean, I don't know any place here.
Meanwhile, back in X-Space.
So actually, John, we can actually monitor the whole challenge that we gave these guys. See, so that's Team Good Pick. They're actually on their way here, right?
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, good.
We have a delivery for you.
Do I have to pay or is it for free?
I think I was really nervous, but after that, it went really well. 917-529. 529-6.
Wrong number.
What?
That's the shipper.
Oh.
And the other team's going here too.
We decided to drop off the nearest parcel, which was right here at QuadX. And then after that, we decided to do all the other deliveries.
Ooh, traffic! Yep, Manila.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is EJ. I'm your ex-post rider. I'm on the way to pick up your item, so please make sure that it's ready.
Okay, so malapit lang po siya sa LBC. Okay, thank you very much.
Chad, paano ba ito open, Chad?
Ay, yung red, yung red. Yeah, good.
Sige po.
Hi!
Yeah, hi.
Good afternoon.
Ayun. Barcode. Sorry. Ito to. Alright, good.
Ayun.
Ito. The barcode.
Ay, sorry. We just want to confirm you have only 10 items for pickup.
Pinick up kanina nung LBC.
Ah, okay.
Isa lang.
Ah, okay. So we only have
So 10
Ah,
talaga.
okay. So can we have your signature, sir?
Sige po.
Where are we going? Teka.
We're supposed to go down.
So I know he's a foreigner, but surprisingly he knows more about like roads than I do. I didn't know where we were half of the time. It's like, where are we?
Excuse me po, saan po yung 7037? The address was a bit hard to find. You don't see the number signs. Alam niyo po saan si Jennifer Vendaflor?
Bro, Unit 2, bro.
Ha?
Unit 2.
Ay,
Sa kabila.
kabila? Ay, may delivery lang po kami.
So, anong oras ang balik po? Fail na lang. 5 p.m. We don't have that time. So, fail na lang.
Ay, excuse me. Sorry,
Balik na lang kami.
magbalik na lang kami ulit. Wala siyang iniwan na cash, no? Hindi din possible na mabayaran to. The consignee not around and then not leaving any payment for COD delivery. So we have no choice but to click the failed deliveries.
Well, there, she comes out here unsuccessful.
I feel like it's an abandoned building, pero sige, it's worth a shot. None of their numbers are working. No trespassing. Okay, try it. Telco BH. Oh, perfect.
We gotta go. We gotta pick
You're
up
the tech guy. I just draw bags and Okay. I think we should put this in the back, no?
We decided to split up. So I was trying to deliver one package while EJ was trying to find Arellano Street. And he said he found it, but then when I gave him the package to go, he could not find it. So that's how we failed to deliver one of our packages.
You know, I ran in the rain, I got on a pedicab, like I was running up and down the street, and you know what? I couldn't find the damn house.
As the challenge comes to a close, our first team arrives with a few minutes to spare.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
All
make
right.
them out.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hello, team Good Pick.
Hi, John.
So how did you do?
It was great. This was very tiring.
Okay, did you guys mess up?
No, I don't think so.
If you did mess up, you would know.
Yeah, we'll know. I think up a couple of times.
We saw everything.
We have good ratings.
You have good ratings, but that might not be enough. You were first, but at the end of the day, it's a combination of different factors. Whether you were able to pick up and deliver everything, and at the quality that QuadX expects. I guess we'll find out. So we're not yet sure if you won, even though you were first. So here's the second team. Team After Dibs.
Ooh, it's not.
So guys, how did you do?
It was a challenge. Yeah, I got a newfound respect for delivery guys. It's a big challenge, but it was really fun.
I think we had to do what we had to do, and that was really fun, so no regrets.
Okay, so guys, congratulations for finishing the challenge. We already know who the winner is, but we will not reveal the winner today. That will be revealed during the final pitch.
In X, we always celebrate success. We also partly celebrate failures. Or sometimes if you're losers, you're losers. But we always come out winners. So enjoy. Let's have a drink all together. XX!
Hooray!
Next time on the final pitch, we get to know billionaire investor Mikey Romero. And the entrepreneurs fly high for their business challenge.
You will be taking the next Air Asia Philippines flight to Davao.
There will be 165 passengers. You're given only 1 hour after takeoff to sell all the merchandise and the goods. You have to do all these things with a smile.